everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Hominess Plans, and in today's video I'm going to be going over my 2025 planner stack. It's a little bit different this year because 2024, guys, we will get into all of that. It was a whole ordeal and you guys didn't see a lot from me. By the way, hi, long time no talk. I think it's been like 4 months since I've posted a video, and oh, life has been so crazy, and that is partially it's due to work and so many other, well, actually no, it's truly mainly just been because of work. If you're new here, by the way, hi, if you're new here, if you're finding my channel because of the tags on here, hi, I'm Jennifer. I do planner things, and I go over stickers that I use. I do sticker hauls, I do plan with me's, all kinds of fun stuff like that. And as you can see from this stack that I have right here, I'm getting into journaling as well. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm going to be going over my new plan for 2025, the planners that I will be using, and I will be talking about 2024 and what happened planner-wise for me. Before I get started on all that, if you guys are distracted by this Band-Aid on my finger, I am so sorry. I was working out in the wilderness and there were cactus around and it got onto my makeup case. I'm a movie makeup artist, and for this last year I have been on a movie set. That's why I haven't really had videos, but the movie sets were outside and my makeup bag got set down near a cactus. I went to go dust it off and it got stuck in my finger, and my finger got really swollen, and my mom gave me this remedy of like, hey, if you use a salve, it'll suck that needle out. Anyways, so if you guys are distracted by the Band-Aid, I'm really sorry. It's just, I have to try and get this like cactus spur out of my finger. Oh, I'm only a few minutes into this video and it's already all over the place. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm rusty, all right? I'm so rusty. Anyways, 2024 was a whirlwind for me. I got on a movie set. As I stated, I'm a movie makeup artist. In 2024, I had so many amazing opportunities to work on movie sets. I got to work with so many amazing, wonderful, cool people in the independent film industry. It was really a life-changing year in terms of my career. There was also a lot of other personal things that happened in 2024 that caused my planner videos to be put on the back burner. So that is that. And anytime that I had a chance to plan, to do any memory planning, I wanted to have it just be me and my stickers as my downtime. When I was home from set, I didn't want to devote too much time away from my husband. If I did have a minute to actually play with stickers, I wanted it to just like be a little bit here and there so that way I could spend as much time with him as possible. So obviously filming had to be put on pause, but 2025 is literally just a couple weeks away, and I miss you guys. I miss YouTube. I miss Instagram. I miss planning. And I have been keeping up with the planner community. I know there has been a lot of changes, and there has been a lot more journaling going on. I know Tay made the switch at the beginning of last year to a bullet journal, and she's been killing it and inspiring me. And I know Jess from Lustrous Plans, she one of the owners from Paper Trail Plans, she started uploading her journal spreads. So many people, so many like inspirations for me. And I've had a journal. I'll show you guys. This is my journal. And I've had one for several years, and I've been very consistent in that, and it's been a lot of fun. So I figured, you know what, let me try something different for 2025. And I took advantage of some Black Friday deals on Archer and Olive, and we'll be going into these bad boys here very, very soon. But I want to show you guys what I've been consistent in for 2024, because I haven't been consistent in my memory planner. I've been doing that just sporadically here and there, but I have been consistent in this bad girl right here. And this is my creative journal, and it's where I've been doing a lot of my daily spreads. Here, we'll flip over to December right now. This is my current planner. This is my creative journal. This is my December monthly setup. I have a little interactive pocket here for important dates, things like that. Heavily inspired by Tay of Shantae Plans, Jess from Lustrous Plans, just so many people. I've been watching Amanda Rach Lee for forever. I cannot doodle like Amanda. So whenever I saw that Tay started using stickers and sticker kits in her journal, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna do that. So this is my December spread. This is how I have it set up. I've been watching a lot of Amy Plans things on YouTube, and she's like the queen of Dutch doors, so I've really gotten into that. This is how I have my journal set up. I generally have a monthly page, a cover page, what I'm currently like listening to, watching on YouTube, what books I'm reading. I have my movies and TV section, and for the month of December, I have a Christmas movies page and then a gift idea, and then I get into, I may have to blur this out, but I get into my journal spreads. So these are just daily journal entries. I did a half like cut Dutch door for this, and I really enjoyed it. And this is what I've been the most consistent in. This was we'll go back to, this was August. Yeah, because I wasn't very consistent in September. I completely skipped September. This was my October setup, which I had a lot of fun with. But yeah, this is what I've been the most consistent with this past year, has been my creative journal. And I figured for 2025, since I only have to do one setup a month in it, I figured I would go ahead and just dive into that world. So without any further ado, let me show you guys the journals that I plan on using for 2025. So like I said, I took advantage of some Black Friday deals at Archer and Olive, and I have two notebooks here. Let's go into this one first. I haven't opened it yet, so it's still like in the box. This is a A5 vegan leather dot grid notebook. It's got 192 pages. It's 160 GSM, and I got it in the Snowflake Storybook pattern. So let's open that up and show you guys. I love the way that Archer and Olive packages their notebooks. I always hate, I don't like throwing away the boxes. Like, I don't know why I keep, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I showed this to my husband. Like, I didn't take it out of the box or anything. He was like, it's snowflakes, you know, you're gonna have it for the whole year. I was like, I don't care, it's pretty. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. It's got kind of like hollow foil on it. It's got a pen loop. They always come with a pen loop. I love that. The inside is just gorgeous. And this is what the pages look like. I've been using an Archer and Olive notebook for a couple years now to do my creative journaling, so I'm very familiar with the thickness of the paper. I love how sturdy it is. Oh, it's just so pretty. I love everything about it. And like I said, this is the Snowflake Storybook pattern. Ooh, it's so good. But anyways, this is what I'm going to be using for my daily creative journal. And I figured YouTube-wise, I've been obsessed with watching Tay's monthly setups. I love watching Amanda Rach Lee's monthly setups, and just I've kind of dived down into a big rabbit hole of bullet journal setups. I don't want to say that this is a bullet journal to me. I literally use it as a daily journal, but I also have like monthly stuff to keep up with. So it's like, it's a creative bullet journal. I don't necessarily know, because I don't use it like a bullet journal. It's a journal, you know, we're just going to call it a creative journal. That's what I like to call it. So this is the book that I plan on using for my 2025 creative bullet journal. That's just what we're going to call it, creative bullet journal. and I'm so excited. I love it. I'm very motivated. Like I said, I've been doing setups in my creative journal for, I want to say, a couple years now, using Archer and Olive notebooks, and it's a lot of fun. It takes a lot of pressure off of it, like off of me doing like weekly spreads. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to stop doing weekly memory spreads, but right now I am so behind in my 2024 memory planner. I can't get caught up. So those may be more sporadic as time goes on, but don't worry. I still want to do weekly plan with me's because my movie makeup work is picked up, and starting in January, I'm going into business with a director friend of mine, and we are going to be doing bridal videography. We're going to have like a package deal where he's going to do videography and I'm going to provide the makeup, and we have a photographer. So I do need a planner to keep myself organized on all of my work. So in pops this little guy right here. This is the Archer and Olive Traveler's Notebook. It's in the same pattern as my creative journal. So it's the Snowflake Storybook. This is, again, vegan leather. It's a dot grid notebook. This one has 144 pages, same thickness of paper, 160 GSM, but it is a smaller size. So let's open her up. Again, this is the first time I'm opening it, and there it is. That is the Traveler's Notebook size, which I'm so excited about. A little backstory on this particular size. I have been playing around with the idea of doing like a Hobonichi week size, or a I forget what size the Sterling Ink notebook is, or the paper test design, the paper test design, like weeks book, things like that. I really like that size. I like how small it is because I want to be able to pop it in my purse and just take it out as needs be. But I was a little nervous about the Tombow River paper because the Tombow River notebook, this is an A6. I got this in the Sadie Stickers Advent last year, and I use it as a quote book. Been playing around with it for quite some time. And I've been playing around with the paper in here, which I love for this style of decorative journaling. But in terms of planning and like pen testing and using stickers, I love the thickness of the paper in Archer and Olive. So when I saw that Archer and Olive had this size, I lost my mind. I was so excited. I also like the fact that it is a dot grid notebook. See, saying, oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. It's still a dot grid notebook. It's completely customizable. So I love this size, and I want to use it as my weekly functional planner. And I've been heavily inspired by another Jennifer from Best Kept Plans. She uses this size. I did a deep dive on YouTube looking up how people are using this size. And Jennifer from Best Kept Plans uses this size as her weekly planner. And I was like, okay, it can be done. So I'm going to start using this as my weekly planner, and this is what I will be filming my weekly plan with me's in, which I'm super excited about because I'm going to be setting it up in different ways. So like there's all kinds of different ways that people have used this size to do weekly setups, like different layouts, and I'm like really excited to try it out because there have been times like in my functional planner where I'm like, I don't like this layout. And I've been using a discs planner for my functional planner for the past 2 years. And I go through inserts like crazy because I am ADD when it comes to what works for me functionally. So with this, it kind of takes out all of the guesswork for what I'm going to do functionally. If I don't like a layout one week, I can switch it up because the beautiful thing is it's blank. These pages are blank, and I can set it up as needs be, which I love. It gives me that sense of free-form creativity. I can still use my stickers. I can use my functional stickers, get as creative or as non-creative. I can keep it as blank or as filled up as I want, and I am just so motivated about this. So speaking functionally, that is what I'm going to be doing. So for my functional weekly, I will be using the Archer and Olive Traveler's Notebook. And for my journaling, my daily journaling, I'll be using, I put it back in the box, y'all, but I will be using the A5 dot grid notebook, which again, let me take it out of here. Hold please. Okay, so I'm sorry, I had to take it back out of the box. So in terms of what I'm going to be doing functionally, I will be using the A5 dot grid notebook as my creative journal for 2025, and I'll be using the Traveler's Notebook as my everyday functional carry, that's basically, I guess we're going to call it a catch-all. That's what I'm going to be putting all of the things in, all of my schedule for work, my monthly bills, my monthly calendar, all of that good stuff will be going in here. So out of all the planners, these two are going to be the most used and well loved. That's why I wanted them to match, because they are going to be companions. They're going to be buddies. So that is what I'm going to be using functionally. It's what I will be using the most. You will be seeing the majority of my Plan With Me's out of these two. Like I said, I am not giving up on my weekly Plan With Me's. I have basically all of 2024 that I need to plan. I do have my Sadie Stickers weekly memory planner. It's a disc bound. It's the same system that I used last year that I will be using. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan 2024 on my own. I do post reels of the bases of my spreads on Instagram. I really like doing that. It gives me the creativity, the freedom of planning by myself, being in my own space. But then I can post the bases in reels on Instagram. So make sure that you're following me if you want to see the bases for my 2024 spreads. I generally only post reels of the bases. And I will, whenever I feel like adding a little creativity in there, I will be posting Plan With Me's in my 2025 memory planner as well, if you guys are interested, which also, I don't have my 2025 planner. It's actually over at my mom's house because my mom is making me a cover for it, because my mom is beautiful and wonderful and amazing and super crafty that way. But what I will show you is this. You guys have seen this before. This is my half letter, and this is my highlights notebook. This is what I use to jot down the things that I want to put in my memory planner. So basically, like, it's just a vertical setup here, vertical weekly setup. I decorate it up kind of like this, just because I'm the type of person to where I really like creative and pretty stickers. I like using my collection because Lord knows I have more stickers than any one person needs, which is why I have so many planners. But I use leftover stickers. I actually have a couple videos showing how I use this planner. I occasionally post Plan With Me's in this planner if you guys are interested. But see, I do I do monthly setups here, and this is just where I put all the highlights. It sits like this off to the side, and it's what I use to jot down stuff that goes in my memory planner. So that is a companion for my memory planner. I don't have my memory planner with me right now. Like I said, it's at my mom's house, but that is the same system that I will be using memory planner wise. I just, since I don't have it and that's not the focus of this video, I wanted to just mention that briefly. But these are the main guys that you will probably be seeing the most of on my channel in 2025. Which I'm really excited about. It's a little nerve-wracking, but super exciting. I'm diving into a whole new system of organization, but I'm very excited. Oh, something else that I'm pretty excited about, because even though the covers on here are so pretty, I'm all about aesthetics. I'm a weirdo. So I purchased some covers for my planners. These are from Moterm. Again, I utilized some Black Friday deals. I got these off of Amazon. You can buy Moterm off of Amazon, which I love. I have several covers from Moterm, which if you guys, I think last year I did a 2024 planner setup where I went over my Moterm cover for my HP Mini, and I talked about how much I loved the smell of these because they're leather. So good. But this is the cover, the A5 cover. Again, it's another box. I love and also hate that these companies have such beautiful boxes, because it's like, what am I going to use this for? What am I going to say? Why am I saving this? Like, I feel bad throwing it away, but I'm like, what am I going to use it for? Anyways, this is my cover for my A5. I love how sturdy it is. I love that I can keep some stickers and a bunch of things in there. I'm not the greatest when it comes to setups of covers. I do love covers though. It does have a pen loop, and whenever my planner gets, or my journal gets super chunky, it has 2 snaps here so I can use that. And I really liked the contrast of the blue against this taupey color. I thought it was super pretty. So this is the cover that I have set up for my A5 journal. See, it just fits in there so pretty. I don't have it in there correctly right now. You put the little flaps in right here. I'll do that later. I just wanted to see how it looks in here. So this is my A5 cover for my creative journal, which I'm so excited about. Keeps it protected, keeps the beautiful snowflakes protected. And then I have 2, so I had to get 2. Now this is the Traveler's Notebook from Moterm, and it actually came with inserts, which is super generous, but I'm gonna have to take those out because I don't need those, so hold please. It came with these 3 inserts, which, I don't know, I might get a wild hair and decide to try and use these at some point. Who knows? You never know with me. As of right now, I'm gonna put them back in the little dust cover. Right now, put it back in the box, because all I really need is this. Now I'm gonna have to figure out, do I just need to cut these strings? Okay. Got the strings out. So now I can actually put my little baby in there. So I got it in the little back pocket here. I think I could probably put it in that pocket too, but for right now, I'm just gonna do one because I really like the way that that looks. And then you put it like this, and then it snaps. And see, we have a pen loop here. And again, the beautiful thing about Moterm is you always have 2 snaps. So whenever your journal gets really chunky, or your planner, you have 2. And they match so pretty. So that's what I have planner-wise. Not as, you know, I had all this stuff in my head going like, oh, it's gonna be such a long video. That was really quick to explain, wasn't it? So I figured what I could do, since that was pretty quick to explain, I want to do a setup in one of these planners. If I do a setup in both, that will just take forever. So I figured I will set up my functional planner, so my little traveler's notebook, in this video, and then I will do a separate setup video for my actual creative planner. That way you guys get, you know, more planner content from me because I've been missing videos. So I think what I'll do now is I will move to voiceover mode because I have a lot of ideas, but I don't know how to fully execute them just yet. This is brand new for me. We're gonna be figuring this out together. At some point I might pop back in and do, like, you know, real-time talk, but I have like tweezers around, my bad. For now, I'm gonna go to voiceover mode, and I may even like play some music, you never know. And let's get this set up. I'm pretty freaking excited. So we're gonna do a setup in my traveler's notebook. Yeah. Okay, hello everybody. Voiceover mode Jennifer here, and we are going to set up my functional traveler's notebook, which I'm super excited about. The kit I decided to use is from Saucy Stickers Co. It's called New Beginnings, and I purchased like all the add-ons for it. I bought this during her Black Friday sale because my intention was to use this kit over both of my journals, so over my traveler's notebook and then my A5. But as you'll see as I go about this setup, I use a lot from this kit. I hope I have enough to do my setup in my other journal. We will see. I may have to supplement because I used a lot of deco. The first page that I'm starting with is my cover page here. And I don't know why this page was like the most intimidating to me. Like, I think because it was like the very first thing that I'm going to be looking at whenever I open this planner. And I wanted it to be pretty. Like, it's all it is just like it says hello 2025, but I wanted it to be pretty and I wanted it to look aesthetic. I've always said if my planner isn't pretty, I won't use it. Like if I look at it and I don't like the way it looks, I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to want to open it. So I put this it's this unnecessary. It is so unnecessary, the amount of pressure that I put on myself to make my spreads look pretty. Because really the only person who's I mean, obviously I post videos, or I'm trying to post videos again. I post videos, but I mean, this planner, no one else is using it. It's just me. But I sat here, I cut it out, but like I sat and I stared at this page for like 20 minutes before I actually laid a sticker down. And I need to do what Jess from Lustrous Plans does. I watch a lot of her bullet journal setups. And she has this like clear, I don't know if it's wax paper or what it is, but it's clear. And she layers her stickers on that before actually like committing and setting the stickers down on paper, which I think is brilliant because then you can see how it looks. You can see if you vibe with it and you don't have to make a huge commitment or you don't have to mess something up. And I think I need to figure out what it is that she uses because I freaking love that. And I could have really used that here, but I didn't. Instead, I just stared at this page for like 20 minutes. But I did go in with some washi tape from my collection to create a border. I pulled in some little foil bits. I chose silver. I don't know if the actual kit for New Beginnings is foiled in silver because I only got the decorative kit and then the journaling kit, the journaling add-ons. So I don't know if the kit is in silver. I'm assuming it would be. But you know, what they say, don't assume. I chose to pair it with silver, so I did add some silver accents. I pull in some older Sadie stickers, foiled deco pieces. The foiled washi strips are from the Pretty Pink Co, and I pull those in throughout the entirety of the spread. And I kind of created a border. The letters that I use, those are from my collection. The hello, those are letters from a Live Love Posh sticker book that I've had for over a year. And it's just a functional sticker book that has letters and numbers and date dots and things like that. And so I pulled that in. And then the numbers, the 2025, those are just from a sticker sheet that I got from Hobby Lobby. I have a bunch of like alphabet sticker sheets that I pull into some of my spreads. Once I got over my fear of this page, I actually had a lot of fun layering a bunch of the deco pieces, pulling in little foiled bits. I did decide to pull in those quote sheets or those little quotes. Those are actually from a sticker quote sheet that like a sticker quote sheet bundle that I got from Amazon. And I ended up pulling those in throughout the entirety of the spread. And I really like how this turned out. I think it's a really pretty introduction to my planner. I put a lot of pressure on myself and I'm really glad that it ended up working out. Okay, so moving on to my future log, and this is where my struggles began. I kind of created a small Dutch door because I wanted to add all of the months, but I wanted the future log to be up at the top still. So I did turn it into a Dutch door. And I was going to add that washi tape along the top and some deco. I did pull in some deco from down at the bottom left corner. You'll see that soon. Let me just explain what happened here, because while the top portion of this is going swimmingly. It's like, I psyched myself up. I was like, this is going to be great. It's going to be so easy. I had purchased a stamp set that has the calendars, like it's blank calendars. You can create your own. I am not very adept at stamping. Like, I have stamps and I played around with it a little bit in my decorative planner, in my quote book and things like that, but I have not perfected it yet. So I ordered this stamp set that has the calendars for the year, and you know, you can customize it. And I was like, that's great. It's going to save me some money so I don't have to purchase stickers. Now, thankfully, I know myself, and so I did purchase some calendar stickers, some just, you know, transparent calendar stickers from Rose Colored Days as a backup, just in case this idea failed, which you'll see it failed miserably. I don't even know if I kept the footage in of me attempting to do the stamping. Oh my goodness. I didn't know how hard I needed to press because I didn't want like bleed through. And again, I should have tested it on a separate piece of paper because I stared at this page for like forever, trying to figure out what am I going to do. As you can see, the words up here, future log, turn out great. I'm adding deco. I was feeling really good about how this was going. I was like, okay. And it gave me a false sense of security. Like, I'm sitting here, like I had a false sense of security. Like, see, I zoomed through, and it looks great. Oh yeah, it looks great. Oh, wonderful, Jen. No, let me tell you, the struggle bus that I was piloting was so insane, because I had to go in with whiteout and cover up that awful stamp job. And then I had, you know, the whiteout is a different color than the actual bullet journal pages. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Thankfully, I looked in my collection and I found alcohol ink swatches that matched the kit that I'm using. And I'm like, okay, we're going to cover it up with alcohol ink swatches, and I'm going to pull in my Rose Colored Days mini calendars just to save me, because guys, it was so bad. Luckily, it was only the first 4 months. So January through April, it was a thing. It was so bad. I went in and I kind of made it uniform on all the rest of the year, but you guys, I sat there and stared at it. Was another like, let me stare at my page in defeat for like 20 minutes because I'm like, I ruined it. I ruined my planner. I can't use this. What am I going to do? And I picked myself up. I'm like, no, Jen, you're going to keep going. You're going to keep going. You committed to this. It's okay. We can overcome. And I did. So like, I had to sit there and psych myself up, which was like a huge thing. Like, oh my gosh. But anyways, we did it. We moved past it. And I can look back and kind of chuckle to myself at the little struggle that I had. So there's that. That was the adventure with my future log. I really, you know, looking back on it now as I flip through, I'm like, you know what? It's actually pretty. I like it. So moving on, this is my monthly goals section. And I'm putting in the first 6 months here. I attempted to stamp again, guys, but this time I only did like the days of the week stamp that I had. And then I wrote in the numbers for the month. I was like, I'm not going to make that same mistake twice. I'm not going to do it. So even though I hate my handwriting, I'm like, you know what? It's probably safer if I do it this way. I really like how this turned out. I switched it from a vertical layout to a horizontal. So I have to move my planner in a different way. But you know what? I kind of like that. I think it's pretty. I pulled in the floral trims from the kit, and I love all of the deco that I added and all of the little foiled bits. And my thought process is I have boxes underneath all the months that I have listed here. And I'm going, when I come up with the goal, because I don't have a goal in mind in particular for January yet. So when I come up with the goal, I'm going to write it down in the box, and then I'm going to take my Zig clean color dot markers, and I'm going to mark when in the month I started, and if I managed to accomplish it, I'm going to mark when I did accomplish it, like if I accomplished a goal. So like as it's just kind of a fun way for me to track, okay, what goal did I manage to do it? You know, how did I do it? You know, things like that. So that'll be a fun thing to like look back on. I don't know, we'll test it out. I only have the first 6 months of the year in here. I didn't want to like fully commit to a whole year. Because like I said, I don't even know what goal I want for January yet. Like, and we're still in December, guys. Like, your girl's trying to survive until January. That's my goal for December. I'm just trying to survive. Leave it in the comments below if you feel the same way. Like, it's who else? Raise your hand if you're still just trying to make it to 2025, because that's me. But anyways, I really liked how the monthly goals section turned out. I love all the layering that I did, and it's a really pretty page to look at. So the last spread that I'm working on here is my monthly calendar. And again, I'm sticking with a horizontal layout here. I got inspired to do this layout. I searched Archer and Olive Traveler's Notebook monthly layouts, like bullet or journal ideas on Instagram, and I found a layout kind of like this, where you have the calendar down here, or down on the bottom page, and then at the top you have an area to where you can write notes or things of that nature. And I section it off to where you'll see event. Right now I'm just doing the grid, which, oh my gosh, guys. Okay. If you've ever bullet journaled or not, let me tell you, if you're thinking of bullet journaling, invest in pencils, okay? Because again, it's one of those things where a pen is a huge commitment. When that pen goes to paper, it's a commitment. You can't take it back. And I wasn't 100% sure of the spacing of everything. Like, I had kind of the grid marks semi laid out in my head, but I wasn't 100%. So I'm so glad I did this with a pencil so I could go in and erase as needed. So that is my tip to you guys. Invest in a pencil, because erasers are great. Anyways, I went with this layout where you have the actual calendar with the days of the month at the bottom, and then you have a section for notes. And I decided, and then I put the little mini calendar at the top, just because I love all of the options for the mini calendars that you get in decorative kits like this. I love them so much, and I wanted to add this in because I love the theme that Rebecca from Saucy Stickers Co. used for New Beginnings. Oh, it's just so pretty. Up in the notes section, I have, that's just an area where I'm going to write my bills, things that I need to purchase for the month, and then just a little section of things to remember. And then again, I pulled in some quotes from those quote pages that I purchased from Amazon. And all in all, I mean, it's pretty simple. The days of the week are from Paper Trail Plans. It's in their older font. Like, I don't even know if that font is available. It's just what I had in my leftover stickers, like my stash. So yeah, that is pretty much the entirety of the setup here. I didn't want to go too ham. There may be a couple of other things that I add that I may think of, because we're not in January yet, and I'm planning on doing a weekly spread as well, but I may add a couple more things in my monthly setup. You never know. So like I said, the days of the week scripts are from Paper Trail Plans, and the date numbers are from Live Love Posh. All in all, throughout all the struggles, I actually had a lot of fun. I love freeform planning, and I'm really excited for 2025 and having the creative freedom to do freeform planning in my journals. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, that took 10,000 years. But I have the setup done in my functional planner. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through and talk about it just a little bit. So this is the cover page, and I had a lot of fun. I integrated a bunch of these quotes. These are just quotes that I picked up from Amazon in a bundle package, and I wanted to add a quote to every page on here. So I really like how this turned out. I love this little scene here. I added these firework foiled bits. These are from an old, I think these are like, I want to say from 2022 Sadie stickers. Yeah, I think it's 2022, her celebration $2 Tuesday. That's what that's from. I really like this page. It's just a little intro. Then we get into my future log, and oh my goodness, you guys saw how much I struggled with this. Like, I attempted to do the stamping of the months, and that was just, I have got to figure out stamps so much better. So I ended up having to salvage it here. I did a little Dutch door for the future log. I added some alcohol ink swatches and these little calendar stickers. Those are from Rose Colored Days. Thank goodness I got them as a just in case. But yeah, this is my future log. I really like how it turned out. I think it's cute. Thank goodness I only have to do this once a year, so it's a little rough. It's not as neat as I would like for it to be, but I did my best, y'all. This is all very new for me, very, very new. So don't judge me too harshly. I really like how I did the monthly goals here. Now I only have 6 months here because I did, first of all, I wanted to add more deco and I don't know what goals I'm gonna want, and I don't know if I'm gonna stick to it. So my plan is I'm gonna write down the goal for the month in this little box here, and then I will take a Zig clean colored dot to mark when the goal started and when I was able to accomplish it. And you know what? I may not be able to get it all done. That's my thought process anyways. I may not be able to get it all done, but you know what? I really like the way this turned out, and it's good to have a goal, right? Right. And then we get into my monthly calendar, and I really love how this turned out. I love this sticker, this whole section up here, very functional. I was about to say minimal. It's not minimal, but it's in comparison to what I'm used to, it's minimal. And I will say I'm so glad I did this in pencil because I struggled a little bit with drawing out the monthly boxes. So yeah, that is it for my setup here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down and call that good. And yeah, that completes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, if you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. I'm trying to jump back into the YouTube thing. It's been a while. If this was rough, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.